Okay, everyone. So we are going to be doing Xavier's second birthday event story and memory story. So let's start with all four of the chapters. This is Trace the Stars. Okay, here we are at his place. As I enter Xavier's home, I realized just how much of an understatement his request to open a few packages is. At first glance, the living room has been practically turned into a package distribution center, and he's still searching for a path he can actually walk through. They got like a lot of gifts. This is what you call a few packages? Are you planning to sacrifice your home to serve as a delivery hub for our entire apartment complex? He clears a path and pulls me over to sit with him on the carpet.
I'm not the one making the sacrifice. A book platform I use suddenly sent them to me, but none of them are books.
Amid all the confusion, I spot a comic-style greeting card tucked under one of the packages. To our most esteemed lifetime member, Mr. Xavier, just how many platforms do you sign up for?
It's hard to say.
On your birthday, we present the small token of your gratitude. May you, who keep books as your companions, always maintain your curiosity and imagination about the world. I didn't expect your first birthday gift to be from a book platform.
The first several dozen birthday gifts, actually.
Then what number will my gift end up as?
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yours can cut to the front of the line, though. It'll still be number 1.
It better be. It better be. Here we go with Xavier's book collection again. I open a small box and a familiar figure pops out. New Bun Bun merch. Again? Why is this Bun Bun smiling like this? It looks sinister. Uh-oh.
What do you mean? It's just a white bun bun.
It's hard and stiff, and it doesn't look like a toy either. What is this even for? Is the bun bun like the balloon one? Probably it looks like. Upon getting a closer look, I note the holes of various sizes nestled between the rabbit's ears. Oh, it's a coin bank. Who even uses these old-fashioned things nowadays?
It doesn't look like it's for coins.
What is it for then? He grabs a handful of nuts and seeds from the coffee table and drops them into the holes.
Watermelon seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. This one's for pistachios.
Bun Bun's mouth eerily chews a few times before spitting out unshelled seeds and nuts. Oh, it's a shelling machine. I didn't expect a rabbit to have good teeth.
Rabbits bite hard.
Yeah.
Even children know that.
Yeah. I blame you for never biting anyone, you big rabbit. You skewed my impression. Be careful of that, MC. He might just bite right now. You want to be bitten? We know Silas bites. After he might continue with bolder remarks, I immediately stuff a handful of nuts in his mouth. MC also bites too, so eat your nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's me saying act. A woodpecker doorbell, robot dog, coffee table, magical corn holders. After unpacking everything, the house becomes a gathering of diverse talents. Each one is showing off their unique skills. The number of gifts matches your age. I didn't expect a lifetime membership to include the perk of making up for all the previous year's gifts. But why would a book platform send such bizarre things?
Maybe they think these are the results of maintaining curiosity and imagination about the world.
They're very thoughtful. The birthday gifts they sent are creative.
Yeah, but they could be even bolder.
Like the rabbit. He figures out how every single one of the weird gadgets works without expectations. None of them is a challenge. Let me remind you, the human imagination can't exceed one's own understanding. Even the boldest imagination would seem cowardly compared to you, Mr. Outlander. If you ask me, if someone wanted to create the boldest, most imaginative comic, they should just use you as a source material. It's guaranteed to become an immortal legend in the comic world. Enter the comic book hall of fame, reach the pinnacle of success.
It looks like you're already fantasizing about a wonderful life after changing careers.
I rub Xavier's arm. Well, I have the advantage of being close to the source material.
Oh, so you got close to me because you get material for your fortune.
With a stony expression, Xavier deliberately shifts approximately 2 centimeters away from me. Who said that? To me, those are just the little details that make up Xavier.
What do you mean? My base elements are the same as yours. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen.
It's possible, or maybe you aliens have a periodic table inside.
I think your imagination has surpassed those comic book artists.
It's only because you're a mysterious star. I have to squeeze out every drop of imagination to understand you a little better. The distance between us disappears as Xavier moves toward me. He laughs while ruffling my hair.
I was thinking about telling you the story you wanted to hear.
Ooh,
But now, I'd rather see your imagination burst forth.
No, I want to hear the story first. Just you wait. I can uncover your secrets on my own. By the time Xavier's birthday arrives, I'll prove that I'm one step closer to his world. But to understand Xavier, who came from the stars, I need to familiarize myself with those stars first. Okay. My phone shows my location and Xavier's, and I stop when our 2 avatars overlap, so they got like a GPS. Pedestrian bookstore. I wonder if this place has a Lightspeed flight series that Xavier is trying to find. Xavier has been frequenting various secondhand bookstores lately. He's searching for a comic book series that's out of print. And although he's there because of it, I have my own goal. Ever since I made the bold claim about uncovering his secrets from the stars, I've been searching extensively for related books. Cramming at the last minute won't get me through anything too complex though, so I have no choice but to shift my voice to comics. Celestial Bodies of Migration. It's published by the Minor Celestial Object Committee, so its scientific accuracy and imaginations are solid. Oh, they changed up his fit. And at least they did it for this event story. I know over time he needed more outfits, but I squeezed into the reading capsule where Xavier is. He lifts the book beside him to greet him. I think this was part of the spring collection with all the other allies. Obviously, the comic isn't the one he's looking for. I guess the place doesn't have it. There aren't many bookstores left.
It's okay. Looking at other books without a particular goal is also enjoyable.
Also, they both plan to meet up here.
What are you reading?
Love in Deepspace. Afraid I'll be found out. Open the book and flash it at him. What else would I be looking at? I picked out a random comic like you.
Perfect. We should be able to finish what we're reading before dinner.
What are we having for dinner? And are we going out to eat? If we're cooking, you don't need to cook, Xavier, you know? This book is based on planets that the Minor Celestial Object Committee had already observed. It features speculative explorations of extraterrestrial life. There we go. A place completely covered in plants. Only vegetarians are welcome. Xavier couldn't have only eaten plants before, right? Is that why he became a fanatical devotee of meat after he arrived here? What was it, like carnivore? Omnivore? A place that light can't reach, you can only crawl in darkness. Could it be that Xavier lived in a dark environment, then he gained the light evolve? Oh, Lord, MC. Unaware of how many imagined chapters of Xavier's life had played out in my mind, I reached the final page. I came up with so many theories, but none of them seemed plausible. Defeated by my wild imagination, I feel somewhat disheartened. Just as I'm about to close the book, I'm stunned by a name in the acknowledgement section on the back cover. Xavier?
What? I only took one piece of your pastry.
I wasn't calling you. Wait, it couldn't actually be you, right? I pushed the book toward him and point at the name. Are you famous?
It's me. Are you reading the series published by the Minor Celestial Object Committee?
Why is your name in the acknowledgments section?
I marked some asteroids when I was bored and provided the data to them. The one you're reading should reference the ones I sent.
Xavier takes the book and starts looking through it. I squeeze in to sit next to him. How many have you marked in total? 5, 10?
After I moved to Lincoln City, I saw 34.
I forgot, Xavier is very smart too. This would be a spectacular number for one person. It doesn't matter what era or country they're in. It says here that asteroid discoverers have naming rights.
Theoretically, they do. But these names can't be changed once they're established. Even if you want to exercise naming rights, you still have to pass the naming committee's strict, ruthless review.
I wrap my arms around Xavier. My eyes lighted up as I asked him a question. What names did you come up with? You remember them, right? Which ones do you suggest?
All the names I came up with were rejected.
Ooh. I bet it was MC's name. That can't be right. You submitted 34 names, but not a single one was approved.
I also suspect the review system is targeting me.
Seeing my disappointment, he pauses as if he wants to offer a reasonable explanation.
Maybe it's because, for humans who can only gaze up at the sky, every star's record should be something grand. People do need sonorous, romantic names to commemorate them.
How casual and awful were the names you came up with? Even though I can't get a single name out of him, I did learn something unexpected. Yeah, I want to know what names he came up with. The Minor Celestial Object Committee's 100th anniversary is going to be held in Lincoln City? Oh, we might go. I checked the date. It's right after Xavier's birthday. I can use the opportunity to give his birthday a perfect ending. You didn't attend the 99th or 98th anniversaries? Refusing too many times would be sort of inconsiderate.
I wouldn't have told you about it if I wasn't planning on going. I knew you'd be interested. You're someone who enjoys reading celestial bodies for migration. We can go there and pick out which planet we should move to.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So we're gonna have our own personal planet where we can move to? Yeah. Xavier's just gonna kidnap me to another planet. Because you already found MC. He doesn't care about anything else on this planet. Let's just go to another planet. We could be together forever, and that's it. That'll be the end of the story for us. Where this leads us to. Ever since I started reading books that reveal secrets about outer space, my fantasies about the unsolved mysteries surrounding Xavier have become increasingly outrageous. To keep myself in check, I have no choice but to seek a reference point.
What does Xavier like to do in his spare time? You two are partners and neighbors. Am I really the best person to answer this question?
Yes. I'm not talking about now. I mean a long time ago on your planet.
Oh, you mean back then. He was special. So aside from seeing him at school, I couldn't get close to him privately.
What do you mean by special?
It's not easy to explain.
Yeah.
Give me a second to come up with a story. I mean...
Explanation. Oops, sorry for cutting you off. Jeremiah initially positions himself as if ready to give a detailed explanation, but when the words reach his lips, he hesitates.
Where do I even begin? Maybe you should ask him yourself.
Who? Uh-oh. Hi, Xavier. We're not talking about you, but you look nice. With a sense of foreboding, I turn around and run into a familiar chest. Ooh, we just bump into chests, right? I wish it were just a figment of my imagination. MZ, let's snap out of it and get a reality check. When did Xavier get here? How did he hear? I need to cover this up. But his expression doesn't seem to be one of suspicion, and his tone is as calm as always.
We still have time before class starts, so I wanted to come here and bring you some flowers. I didn't expect you to have the same idea.
Yeah.
Your association is too demanding. Why do you have classes on the weekend?
It's a baking class at a bakery. We're gonna say a few prayers before we go to this baking class because I don't know. I mean, Xavier's gonna need some classes in order to know how to bake and cook. But let's see if everyone will survive this lesson. I wanted to sign up so I could improve my baking skills before Xavier's birthday this year. Yeah, I you don't need to improve, MC. I'm pretty sure you're just doing it so Xavier can improve. But I didn't expect Xavier to catch me while I was signing up. Without any hesitation, he asked me to enroll him too.
It's almost time.
Oh,
Let's go.
Lord. Wish us luck with this. Nothing gets blown up. As soon as our one on two lesson ends, so instead of 1-on-1 is 1-on-2, lesson ends, we're left behind to complete our assignment. Oh no, we're left behind. You know. Uh-oh. I'm trying to organize my thoughts when I notice Xavier is sulking as he wrestles with the dough. Oh Lord. As long as once he puts the stuff in the oven, now we have to be concerned, okay? The dough is fine. Him fighting with the dough is fine. Xavier, are you trying to get into a fight with it? Oh Lord. He's just wrestling with the food.
I would learn something, but it turned out to be a basic baking class.
Yeah, it's so basic that you're fighting with the dough, right?
It's far below my skill level.
This is not like fighting wanderers, you know. So I can relax while knowing my skilled partner will complete this assignment with me. The air grows unexpectedly still for a few seconds. Then I hear Xavier quietly sending out a distress signal.
Save me.
Oh Lord, SOS. Woo, he need help. Oh Lord, ring the alarm. Xavier need help with the dough. Watching him with his hand hopelessly tangle up with the dough, I can't help but laugh. Yeah, I'll be busting out laughing too. The Xavier who can easily deal with the most powerful wanderers can't handle some dough, like a little simple dough.
I shouldn't underestimate my enemy in the kitchen.
Yeah, we have the enemy in the kitchen already. It is not the dough. It is the students. Look at his face. After the hectic process of getting the bread into the oven, the two of us crouch in front of it and stare blankly. Yeah, thank God MC put it in the oven, not him. Because he would have been fighting with that oven too. And blown up the whole place. Messing up people's establishment. Amid the heat and humming, my curiosity seemed to rise along with the bread. Xavier, did you also have bread on the planet where you used to live?
Why are you curious about the history of bread on another planet?
Oh, I forgot. We can't bring up the bread. I heard. Yikes. I'm not curious about the bread, I'm curious about you.
You want confirmation instead of imagining things on your own?
Maybe that's why Xavier was fighting with the dough, because he didn't want to be making bread. No, but imagination needs samples, so to use an inspiration. I'm just asking about the simplest food. That's not cheating. Yeah, bread is not the simplest food to Xavier. Think of it as me broadening my horizons.
Oh? In that case, you can try the most unique dish I remember.
Oh, I wonder what
It's
that
made with a vegetable that's bitter and sweet.
is. Bitter and sweet. Vegetable that's bitter and sweet. Tomatoes? Trying to think. Tomatoes not quite sweet, at least not for me. It does have a little bitterness to it sometimes, depending on how you make it. But I could be wrong. Trying to think. I hurriedly put my phone to use the note-taking app. It's bitter, sweet. I could try and dive. But I didn't know you were willing to eat vegetables.
Pair it with meat that's savory and salty. Then use seasonings that are sour and spicy.
The more I listen, the more something seems off. I toss my phone aside and shape a small piece of dough into a pill. I pretend to stuff it into Xavier's mouth. Xavier, I think you're sick. Oh, it's done. Fortunately, the bread is done baking at the moment. It promptly puts an end to our little war. Xavier cuts a slice for me, then he sneakily takes a bite just as he brings it to my mouth. Ooh, sorry guys.
Are they still hiring teachers? I think we could start working right away.
Thankfully, it was just simple bread we were making. Nothing crazy. Could have gone bad or worse. Okay, now before we get into the 4th chapter, what I like to do is make the cake first. So we're gonna take a little break from the 4th chapter. I already did Xavier's card already. Happy birthday, Xave! So that's my card for him. And we're gonna go into the DIY to make the cake, even though I kind of have an idea of how I want to make the cake. So I'll just show you guys the preset version of the cakes. So we have this. These are just the presets. I'm just showing you guys. So we have this cake. Let's see. Snap, I think. No. Yeah, I think. There we go. Just show you guys the cake here. So it's like that. They always pick this this cake shape all the time for everyone's cakes, all the LIs. But you have the blob, Xavier's blob. All right, now we have this one, where it has a star-shaped cake, and it has Galaxy Kid and all the stars. And then we have this one where it has the moon. And someone mentioned, and now I see, it reminds me of the wedding multi-banner for Xavier's with the moon and the flowers and such. Yeah, I can see that. The crescent moon. And then this one reminds me of Xavier's myth. Like they use the crown and, you know, the aesthetics of Xavier being a prince and a king and a knight and such. And I thought this was just a square shaped cake, and it is like a rectangle shape. But it looks like a book. So it gives like the fairy tale vibes. So you got the crown and you got like the sword, the sword. And the other details on it. So this little part over here is actually the cake, and then the rest is like square shape, like rectangle shape actually. Yeah, I usually would go for something like this because like with Caleb's, his was almost the same shape. It didn't have like the book and stuff, but I was able to put all the stuff in the cake. But I think I'm gonna piggyback off from this and continue designing the cake and try to be able to put everything on this cake. So we'll see. Let's get into this. Okay, so I want to kind of put everything like I mentioned on the cake. So let's see how we will be able to do that. But before we did, I saw a user like on TikTok, a few people share how they were able to put this planet to kind of be in the air of the moon, and I'm gonna try that. If that doesn't work, then I don't know, but let's see. If all fails, then I'm just, you know, gonna fail at doing this. No, there we go. Let's go over here. Trying to get this outwards. I think we're getting somewhere with it, with doing that. Try to put it like that. Let's see. Did I get it out in the air? No. Let's see. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, I think we are. I think I'm just gonna leave that right up there. So the candle I'm gonna use is the star one, if I can find it. Yeah, the candle, I'm gonna put it towards the back though. Okay, let's do that again. All right, and then we got it saved. There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. On his birthday, I used comics as bait to keep Xavier at my place while I go to his house to handle the final preparations. However, the special guest for my upcoming show, Puffball, unexpectedly flew away. The bird food on the balcony is untouched. Did Puffball have a change of heart? Even this can't tempt him anymore. Thinking he might be playing in some corner, I cup my hands and mimic a few bird calls. I tried to coax him out. The trick works. I summon Puffball and the birthday boy himself.
Is the new friend I'm supposed to introduce to Puffball you?
What new friend?
Puffball came to your place looking for me. He got very excited when he heard sounds from his own kind. So I...
Ooh. Sorry, I skipped what you were saying by accident. Getting too excited.
Puffball came to your place looking for me. He got very excited when he heard sounds from his own kind. So I brought him over to meet them.
So you kidnapped Puffball?
Do I still need to introduce you?
Perfect timing. Eating cake on the balcony while the sun sets would be romantic. I can work with this. I pull out the cake I hid under the table, and Xavier looks surprised, but it's obvious he's acting. Ooh, that's my cake. You see my cake. Stop pretending, Xavier. You figured it out ages ago.
It's only because I've been looking forward to it for a very long time. Galaxy Kid has landed on many planets, but it's most reluctant to leave the one you're holding.
Look at my precious cake. Happy birthday, Xavier. Let me tell you a secret. You're not the only one who's been looking forward to this for a very long time. I was too. Let's sing him happy birthday again. Let's hope I have my singing voice ready. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Xavier. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Xavier. Again. Happy birthday.
Even after hearing so many of the universe's sounds, I still think your voice is the most beautiful.
Thank you. I tried my best. I may not give the best vocals, but look, it's getting dark. It's time for you to make a wish. All the stars have appeared.
The stars seem to always hear my wishes.
All of them know your wish except for me.
You'll know when the time comes.
All of a sudden, as if suddenly remembering something, I reach into the cake box and I pull out a card. Since we decided to have cake at the last minute, I forgot to have you look at this before blowing out the candles. You can't see it since it's dark. Let's wait until we turn the lights back on. The keys is evil. It's as if a switch was pressed. The birthday balloons on the balcony suddenly transform into dazzling planets.
It's bright now.
You couldn't even wait a second. No. Happy birthday, Zave! Look at you blushing. That's for you. Your card. Xavier looks at the words on the card. His gaze moves from the top to the bottom to the top again. He keeps reading
When
it.
I collect 100 of your cards, will I be able to redeem the ultimate prize?
Yes. 1 card per year means it take 100 years to collect them all. You make it sound like you're collecting 10 stamps on a drink punch
It's settled
card.
then. You need to prepare the ultimate prize in advance.
I'll do my best to live another 100 years, but let's not think about that now. There's a prize right in front of us. I slide over a gift box bearing the Hunters Association logo. I signed for a package on your behalf when you weren't here. It looks like it was sent by the association. Confused, he continues the gift, and a scene that's worthy of being reported in his history unfolds.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!
What the heck? This sounds different than the other stories. It sounds like alien, like.
Happy birthday, Nemesis Xavier!
Oh no. I'll be traumatized. From the music box, several similar looking wanderers spin and leap in different
Pumpkin Magus,
poses.
Snoozer, Laminette, Heartbreaker, Mr. Beanie.
In the past year, Xavier the Hunter has slain enough wanderers to fill 10 Hunters Association headquarters.
There's even a battle report.
Your mission success rate is 100%. You've claimed the top spot on the Most Feared by Wanderers
Look
leaderboard.
at you. After hearing about this, his own illustration achievements, Xavier's expression could barely be called calm.
Curious. Does the association give all hunters this kind of birthday gift?
Yeah. Everyone pitched in to make it. I thought of the concept. Nero and Tara provided the data, and Simone assembled the yeah, I can't even talk. Let me read that again. I thought of the constant naval and tower provided the data, and Simone assembled and modified the music box. There we go. Of course, it wouldn't be given to you in the association's name without Jenna's approval.
When I return to the association's building, I'll thank everyone.
You make sure to do that. It's clear that what he wants to thank for is just the birthday gift, but more so the profoundly moving experience. Then, when word go out that your birthday was coming up, everyone asked me about your prefaces. They didn't know what to get you. It's your fault for being so mysterious and never letting anyone see what you like.
At least they know to find the person who understands me the best.
Yes. Xavier smiles as he adjusts the telescope on the balcony. He points it toward the star-filled sky. I soon find myself pouring out my thoughts. Maybe it's because he has his back to me. I don't even know if I can be considered the person who understands you the best. I thought that after being together for so long, I could slowly understand your world. But even when I use all of my imagination, I still can't fill in every blank. I feel light as Xavier carries me to the telescope. A mysterious asteroid floats in the lens.
Can you see it? This is the one I recently cataloged, but it won't have a name until the ceremony.
That's what we
Once
saw
it appears
in the
before
main
people,
story a lot.
All of its data will be observed and recorded. It won't be long until its past is completely revealed.
After listening to him, I make the shape of a telescope with my hands and aim it at him. Are you saying that if I keep observing and recording you, I'll understand everything about you one day? Through the lens formed by my hands, Xavier is seemingly illuminated by starlight. He becomes increasingly clear in my eyes. He guides my hands to rest on his waist. Before we kiss, I hear his voice.
Or maybe it's me who wants to drift in this starry sky and fall into your sight.